noise around Suncorp Stadium. And we are underway. Now for the Warriors. Egan, Johnson, they're running it. Berry, Dillon, Watene, Zelezniak, into the corner. And the Warriors strike first. Coming across, but it's done. Watene Zelezniak with the double. Warriors fans willing their team over the line, and they might get there. Martin to Pompey, Montoya. Game on again. Marcelo Montoya. Full time at Suncorp Stadium. The Broncos 42. Have defeated the Warriors 12.
So we thank you guys. We come up short tonight, but fuck, we've had a cracker year. Fucking best mates. Done it every day with a smile on our face.
Yeah, I think more so straight after the game I was probably a bit, I guess, upset about the result. And that probably lasted for two or 3 weeks after the game, to be honest. But I think you don't kind of reflect on how far you've come as a team. And obviously for myself, that was my second finals game, my third. So it was pretty cool to experience that in the crowd. So, but it does hurt a lot. I think it just leaves a bit of emptiness there, especially after the season we had. But it's part of the game, you know. One team has to win, one team has to lose, so that's the way it was. But yeah, it hurt, and even now thinking about it, it still hurts. Yeah, for sure. I think because we're the only team in New Zealand, the only NRL team in New Zealand, it's obviously, I guess, you know, they ride us a lot, similar to the All Blacks. But yeah, I mean, you feel the support we had because during the year, you know, we obviously that chant started up the Wires, and it kind of went around the world, to be honest, and it was pretty cool to see that. And yeah, I mean, New Zealand's a beautiful place, and to see smiles on people's faces just because they're Warriors fans is pretty cool. But I'm very proud of myself in terms of I got to be able to play every game. I mean, I did come off a few games with some head knocks, but I'm proud of myself that I played every single game, and you know, including finals games, which was pretty cool for myself. But yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I kind of played a bit more consistent footy, but I'm still chasing something. You know, I'm still chasing. I think as players or as people, as you know as well, you know, you're trying to chase that perfection. You're never going to get it, but as long as you're chasing that, I think it's the most important thing. But I think that's what I'm kind of chasing, and because I want success to be at this club, not just now, but for a long time as well. So I think that's the more important thing.
Let it go, free your mind, live your life, feed your soul, give your time, see your family, keep them close. Cause you never know when it could all be gone. Make it right, ain't no time for no wrong. Just right, cause you not giving on. You don't ever know when it could all be gone. Just let it go, let it go, let it go.
Spent the last summer on tour, spent the last winter with family. I ain't been running so long, hope I still fit in with y'all. Out here trying to get it. Kids going mile a minute.
When I made that decision, I knew I was in the right headspace, and I knew exactly what I wanted, and it was tough inside because I knew that the decision I was going to make would go against what most players would do. But yeah, it was a decision that I couldn't, if I re-signed with the team or if I went to another club, it just wasn't going to sit well with me. I think I wanted to experience what it was like to be outside of the footy environment. My first pre-season, this will be my 8th pre-season, so my first pre-season I was 17 and Mooks was coach, and it was the best time of my life, but I'm just trying to say that I've been in the footy system since I was a kid. Like, I played, that's all I knew. And I got to a point where I was just like, I need to get out of it.
I write my name in the sand, that I bring to the beach. Can't see no hand in my reach, I'm standing beneath.
Watch to the side, boys, don't get lazy.
I'm lucky that I was in that position to be able to walk away, but yeah, it's something I don't regret. Like, I'm pretty blessed to also be given this opportunity to come back to the club, especially where they're at the moment. Yeah, I walk into the club with a smile, and like, I always have, but it just feels different. Like, I love footy, but I know that it's not everything for me now. Like, there's other people in my life, there's other things that I do that I enjoy.
You can't stay sober. Your bed's my sofa, your son's my soldier. Just like I told you. Keep composure.
Let it go. Free your mind, live your life, feed your soul. Give your time, see your family.
I was watching from afar, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. Like, if I can get an opportunity to go back and build on whatever they're building there, then yeah, I'd take it. Got refreshed and didn't have to run around and tackle big back rows for a living. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a good spot today, and I don't want to look too far back, too far ahead. I'm just here, and I'm ready to enjoy it.
I'm standing beneath. I can't handle the beef. Most nights don't handle the peace. A man or beast. I take a handful of each. Now I'm roaming the streets. Head low, headphone full of beats. Get low, then my face gets low, but I never get low, ain't known to police. Cause I roll with the weeks and lunches, jabs, uppercuts and punches. Dunce cat for the weeks and dunces. I can make peas in hundreds, tens and thousands. Men move mountains, next day same men move ounces. All catch, no checks and bounces. These are my surroundings, and I keep composure. No luck like 3-leaf clover.
I think Roger's been out of the game for 2 years, but he's been back in the gym and he's been throwing some like serious weight around, man. He's just, oh mate, he's an absolute specimen, and just what he brings, obviously experience, but what he brings to the team as a person as well, it's unrivaled. So it's going to be awesome to see him, I guess, in the pre-season with the boys and rubbing shoulders, but also having shitty backs being good too. You know, he's one of my good mates as well. So, like I said, he's one of those boys that brings the best out of myself as well. So it's good to see Shitty around and seeing him smiling again.
It's a ride that you not getting on. You don't ever know when it could all be gone. Just let it go, let it go, let it go.
Get a touch, boys, get a touch.
Hey Warrior Nation, RTS here. Good to be back in the colours. Go to work.
Come from where we come from. No, we don't ever run from getting money in a lump sum just to pay it back later if the family need a favor.
As a team, it's been pretty cool to see. Like, I mean, this is the first time I've come back to a pre-season, and like, we're pretty fit, man. Like, all the boys have come back like ready to go. So obviously that fire's burning there. You know, compared to past years, you come back and there's some boys out of shape, there's some boys that need to catch up. But to be honest, man, the whole group like have been unreal. Like, we've come back fit, ready to go. So I think we're keen and the fire's burning, and we want to chase that dream again. And I mean, for myself, I think it's important to always challenge yourself. You know, like, you got to come in every day and I guess challenge yourself to train hard, to bring your best self, to bring the younger boys up as well. So I think for myself, that's more important for me, and just to make sure that fire's still burning in myself as well.
Pumped, you know, from last season, seeing how well the boys did and the club. It's been a success, regardless of if we, you know, won a premiership or not. And that's what's exciting. How do we do better? How do we improve and go out there and win an NRL premiership? So I'm excited to get back to work, get back to mahi, and it all starts now. How do we keep improving? Is just being honest with ourselves, you know, building from the ground up, and no shortcuts. Pre-season sets you up for the year, and we get this right, you know, it's going to be an easy season. So, you know, similar to the fight game, you just got to build yourself up, believe in yourself, and just go for it. You know, coaching alongside, you know, guys I grew up watching, you know, Stacey Jones, you know, players that, you know, I put on the highest pedestal growing up, and now I'm a part of the team, a part of the club. I'm honoured to be here and add value to the boys and all work together. So, like we always say, it's our year, up the waz.
We've been here for the new season. Just a massive welcome to our owner, Mark Robinson.
You guys are better looking this year than you were last year. But no, welcome to the new guys, Roger and Chanel and a few of you boys. I don't know all of you, but you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing how well you go again this year, and I'm sure that we're going to be better than we were. And you know, and I can tell already by walking in the place that the spirit is so much higher than it was even last year. So thanks for everyone, and make sure you try hard and let's win it.
Thanks Robbo, Cam, Cap and Libby kicking me on. Took some convincing, me convincing you guys, but no, there's only one reason why I'm pushing 40 and still playing, and that's to win the comp with you guys. So
I'm critically acclaimed, slug past your brain, reminisce on dames who coochie used to stink when we rock house pieces and puffy Gucci links. Now we buy homes in unfamiliar places. Tito smile every time we see our faces. Cases catch more than outfielders. Half these rapping cats.
Look, it hasn't come without its planning. Look, Andrew McFadden's been absolutely outstanding in the role of recruitment and development of pathways with all his staff. They're really focused on the growth of our pathways and our kids coming through, and you know, Jacob and Zion are a reflection of that growth and the opportunity that now exists with us through a myriad of teams that sit below the NRL system. And look, Webby and him are very close in terms of their thinking, what they're after, what they want at the club, and what that brings to the overall future of the club, which is you know, very exciting for us. So then you look at Rocco, you know, to have him re-sign with us is fantastic. You know, he's a terrific, you know, person. He's been in our system for a while. You know, we saw a great year this year underneath Webby's guidance, and I think playing with Rog and those guys now is just going to bring the best out of him. So it's all very exciting, and you know, you throw Jacko Ford up on the signing list as well, and he's had a big year for us, and to see him, you know, re-sign with us is another show of faith that the club's heading in the right direction. You know, and then lastly, you know, we had Kurt Capewell, you know, agree to join us effective immediately, so we really thank the Broncos for that. And Kurt's going to be an outstanding servant for this club and for the next 3 years. And again, it's just really about the person we're bringing in and the value that they'll add. He's a winner, he's a competitor, and all of those re-signings carry those same attributes. And you know, the one that I really want to put up above everyone else is Tortu Harris, our captain, our leader, the one that inspires a group with his actions, not necessarily words, the one that's in the background of the club doing, you know, a lot of heavy lifting. Really appreciated what he did for the club through COVID, and to be able to re-sign him and give him another year. And he said it, you know, in as many words the other day, that the reason he wants to re-sign is because he truly believes this group can win a premiership. So it's there, mate, and we're very excited for our fans to sit back and enjoy the ride over the next couple of years.